Good morning, good afternoon, good whatever time of day it is that you are watching this video. Happy Monday. In today's lesson, our objective is going to be to see how Oberon and Puck respond to the events, and we're going to examine how their response propels the action of the play forward. So the materials that you are going to need for the lesson today are the Monday, May 11, 2020 Google Forms, and also the Reading Packet 6 if you want to follow along in the printable version of the packet. So let's go ahead and attack our prompt for today. This is what we're going to be reading for. This is a question that you're going to be answering in your exit ticket. How does this scene propel the action of the play forward? So to propel the action forward, to move something forward, to set something in motion, or like to ignite something. So what happens in this scene, and how is this going to impact the play altogether to move this play forward? So we're going to watch a video, we're going to watch the play, and as we watch the play, be sure that you are annotating for what is literally happening here. You may type your annotations in the annotation section on the Google Forms as you watch, or you may write them on a separate sheet of paper and then add those into the Google Forms as you are ready to move on.
This is thy negligence! Still thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on? I have anointed an Athenian's eyes.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Hide therefore, Robin, overcast the night. The starry welkin cover thou anon with drooping fog as black as Acheron, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not within another's way. Like to Lysander, sometime frame thy tongue, then stir Demetrius up with bitter wrong. And sometime rail thou like Demetrius, and from each other look thou lead them thus, till o'er their brows death counterfeiting sleep, with batty wings and leaden legs doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath such virtuous property, to take from thence all error in his might, and make his eyeball roll with wonted sight. When they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. Whilst I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy, and her transformed eye release from monster's view, and all things shall be peace.
My fairy
Haste! Make no delay. We may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am fear and feel them down. Goblin, lead them up and down.
So let's just go over what just happened here in this first chunk of the play. Who does Oberon blame for the conflict between the lovers? He blames Robin. And what does Robin insist in lines 367 to 370? That it was a mistake. But what does Oberon tell Robin to do in line 381? He makes his voice sound like Lysander's to anger Demetrius. And what does Oberon hope will happen? The men will follow each other's voices all night so they tire out. Once they are asleep, what must Robin do? Put the flowers, nectar in Lysander's eyes. All right, guys, go ahead and add to your annotations at this time. Once you are ready to continue, press play, and we'll watch the next section.
Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now!
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight!
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander! Speak again! Thou runaway! Thou coward! Art thou fled? Speak! In some bush? Where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward! child. I'll whip thee with a rod.
Yeah! Art thou there?
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he's gone. This villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, but faster did he fly. Oh, that fallen am I, in dark and hidden way. Here will rest me. Come now, gentle day.
Ho, ho, ho! Coward! Why comest thou not?
Where art thou now?
Come hither! I'm here!
Nay, thou mockst me! Thou shalt buy this tear if ever I thy face by daylight see! Now go my way! Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. My day's approach look to be visited.
All right, let's go over this second chunk. What does Robin do to his voice? Impersonate Demetrius or Lysander. What impact does this have on Demetrius and Lysander? They believe they are following one another, but they are running around following Robin. What happens to both men at the end of this section? They grow tired and fall asleep. So we see that Oberon and Robin's plan actually works here. Go ahead and pause the video and add to your annotations at this time. Restart the video when you're ready to watch this last chunk of the play.
O weary night, O long and tedious night, abate thy hours, send comforts from the east that I back to Athens from these my poor company detest, and sleep.
Yet but three. Come one more, two of both kinds makes up four. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad. Oh, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedabbled with dew and torn with briars. They can no further crawl, no further go. Here will I rest me till the break of day. Heaven shield Lysander if they meet a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye gentle love a remedy. When thou wakes, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. And the country proverb, that every man known, in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
All right, let's go over chunk 3. Who enters the scene? Helena and Hermia. What do they almost immediately do? Fall asleep. What does Robin do to Lysander and why? Places the nectar of the flower on his eyes so he will wake up and love Hermia again. So, how does this scene that we just watched propel the action of the play forward? This is the question that you are going to answer in your exit ticket. Think about the two lovers and what's going to happen in this next section, or what you think is going to happen in Act 4. All right, guys, I hope you have a fantastic Monday.